Hey, what's up, roadies? This is Adriana from Roadie Free Radio. In this episode, Larry talks to sound engineer Michelle Pettinato, who has worked with a variety of rock and pop artists such as Goo Goo Dolls, Indigo Girls, Jewel, Gwen Stefani, Kesha, and several more. In this short clip, Michelle talks about her first live tour experience with the band Spin Doctors and how it really just felt like family. Mixing with them from 92 to 97, Michelle gives us some insight on what to do. Take the time to network. If you want to hear more about Michelle, make sure to check out the full episode number 159 from January 1st, 2020. Thank you for listening, and thank you for subbing. Here are Larry and Michelle.
I've had the opportunity with a lot of folks like you to talk about being in that right moment, right time, juncture where you're inside the band thing, but you're also outside of the band because you're not the band member.
Right.
But you're watching this thing just explode.
Oh, it's awesome. It's because they were very much, it was a family. Like we had once when I was coming on board, like they were also hiring, their first real group of crew people. I mean, they had a couple guys who were friends of theirs that started to work for them. And so they were kind of coming up with the band. But once we got that crew in place, we were all there for years, and we were all very much a family. I mean, we were all on one bus for the first couple of years of the tour, and everyone's rooming with each other, and you're just together 24/7. And the first, like when they got their first gold records, like they gave all of us in the crew gold albums as well. And like every time they got an award, it was just everyone was part of the family. So you're happy for them, and you're sharing in the excitement, and
Wait, I know. Wait, so how long were you with them?
I mixed them from 92 on and off up until 97.
Oh, yeah. So I studied abroad in London in 93, in the fall of 93, maybe, or the spring. Spring of 93. And they played, it was at that time, it was either called the University of Holborn or the Polytechnic Institute. And I went and saw them there and hung out with Mark White,
the bass
player, afterward, chatting with him on the street. And I was just so psyched that, like, here I was studying abroad and that they came through and I got to see them over there. That's right. So you were there, man. God, we could have chatted. Could have done this then. That's super cool. That must have been amazing to watch. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in a scenario like that and to watch all this happen and then, see where it leads everybody. They're still out. You still see those guys?
I haven't seen them now. It's been quite a few years, but they still tour. Like they do a lot of Weekend Warrior stuff. And,
Yeah, for sure. Chris does a lot of stuff on Instagram, where he sort of plays a new thing. He's trying to figure out on the guitar or whatever it is. And yeah, they were fun. They were definitely a good fun band.
Yeah.
But that overexposure thing. That's
oh my God. Like that first year, those 3 hits off the first record. I mean, they still play them here where I live in Scranton. You still hear them on the radio, Two Princes, and it's kind of in regular rotation. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's super cool. So you doing that thing, you must have thought, well, this was pretty fucking easy.
Well, it was kind of funny because like up until that point, I had some mixing experience, but not tons, and
right.
So the first show I did, my friend mixed, and I kind of made a ton of notes. And then the next show I mixed, and he just kind of hung out in front of the house and, gave me like some cues and things. And I mixed one show. The next day we started the Horde tour, and we were on the main stage, but we were like the 4th band or something. So we literally had no sound check. It was 30 minutes of changeover to get your stuff on stage, do a quick line check over the headphones and go. Yep. And we only had a 30-minute set. So I learned how to pull a mix together really fast because, I had no time. It's like, if you don't get it together in the first or second song, forget it because your set's over.
Right.
It was kind of like trial by fire. And, luckily I did pretty good. But it was great, experience because it really helped me cut my chops on how to pull a mix together really quick, how to be prepared for anything, and, how to just get it going. So
Horde tour, summer 93?
92.
Summer 92.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I dig deep enough upstairs in my CD collection, I may have that live CD That was Big Head Todd was on that too, right?
It was, I remember Bella Fleck, the Aquarium Rescue Unit. Who else was it? Like Blues Traveler, I think, did some of it.
Didn't they organize that thing? Wasn't that them, Horde?
I think so, yeah. God,
I'm gonna dig and see if I can find it, because there I can find your early handiwork.
I don't know how handy it was. Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that, like, you know, just right out of the gate, boom, there you are. You're mixing your First Life thing. These guys are going all around the world playing.
Yeah.
You must have thought, like, well, okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, bingo, this is how you do it.
Yeah, it was constantly, like, you know, learning. And I mean, and then I started working for them, and they toured hard. I mean, we would go 6 weeks, week off, 6 weeks, a week off, do that for like a solid year. And then I remember when the first tour ended, like the biggest mistake I made was, I was kind of shy, and I was, you know, my early 20s, and I'm trying to like just stay out of everybody's way. And so when that tour ended, everybody I knew in the business was also out of a job, you know, because they were taking off a break to make a new record. So I did not get the whole networking thing. And like when I was on the Horde tour, I could have been networking with all these other production managers and tour managers and other engineers. Like, hey, if you ever need anybody, here's my info. Well, the tour ends. I'm like, oh, what do I do now? You know, because I'm starting from scratch. I had only done this one band, and everybody that I knew in the business, like I said, they were all looking for work too. So I ended up taking a telemarketing job for about, I don't know, I think I lasted a week before I was ready to kill myself. So I quit. Of course. But it took like a couple months of really, really, you know, trying to make connections until to find more work. And then luckily they started touring up again. But that was a tough lesson to learn. But I luckily learned it early on to just always, you know, make connections, network, and keep up with those people. And because that's where the jobs come from, you know.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening, roadies? It's Larry here. Just wanted to thank you so much for listening to this short clip. I really hope you got something out of it. If you can take 2 seconds to head over to iTunes and drop us a review or a comment, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Keep listening, keep coming back, stay healthy out there, and remember, no roadies, no rock and roll.